Okay, so this video is going to be on some basic things in Koala that a lot of people don't notice or overlook when they're first starting. One is recently, in the most recent update, you'll see that Koala has the ability to autoplay. So what does that mean? Well, if you start with one loop, it will automatically, when it reaches the end, go into the next loop. So let's say this was your intro, this was your verse, this is your hook. You can put them in order that you want them to play, and they will play in that order. See, and it automatically switches. So it's like a little form of song mode that you can use. The other option is to do just sequence in, where now when it ends, then you can just trigger this one and you'll see it's blinking. So it'll go into this one when it finishes. Okay, so that was one thing that people overlook. Another thing is, so you hear the bass. There is a velocity. This works better with your drums right here. And the lower you hit, the more quiet it is. Right? The louder, the louder. Right. So that's in there so that when you're using the touch screen, let's say you want to get those velocity sounds in there, you can do it right here. So it's pretty cool to have it there. It's particularly probably would use this on like your hats. Now I do it a little different. I prefer the note repeat and set the velocity on it. I find it to be better than me trying to do it with my hand. Right? So that's how I use it. But velocity here is for that. You just touch it in different levels of it. Doesn't matter if you work on this side or that side or in the middle. It's the same thing. So note repeat gives you that. Plus you have triplets. Right? And you can use those. These are simple things that you'll learn in Koala pretty quick. And I think they're overlooked at times by new people that are new to Koala and don't know it. Another thing is, if you've purchased the full package, when I say that, I mean, I think it's about $15 or something like that. So you get the chop mode and the samurai mode. That's what they call it. And you got the mixer too. So the mixer is pretty cool, but if you want to go back and forth and use the effects, for more of a live performance, this is where this comes in handy. Now this was on the original before the mixer came into play, but now that the mixer is here, a lot of people will just leave up the mixer and work on that. Another new feature that I've mentioned before is the stereoizer. It's here like a stereo widener. Really good tool to use that probably gets overlooked. And the guitar tuner, which could actually be used to tune your samples. I think this is a slip-on plug-in inside of here. So you can put this on one of the buses, strap that to your sample, aka link it to your sample by going into the mixer and then adjusting it here. And then you can tune whatever sample you want. So that's another feature that I feel people overlook. That's really cool. Koala does have zero snap, which is nice to have. Let me go here. So, let me find this other one. I'm going to just bar this so I don't mess up what I already have. So you hear me talking on the mic. There is effects. If you want to put those on, you can resample. So here's what it sounds like without it. Turn the effects off. Now turn the effects on. So you can make a bass synth. So that's a regular bass. You can turn it into a bass synth. And these effects also have a frequency amount, or some of them have, and the reverb has an amount there that you can use. Or how much pitch do you want to go down? I'm going to pitch it up a little bit more. Maybe a little bit less. And then you can resample this and create other instruments. More bass or more treble. Fuzz. So there's multiple ways to create music in here. And these are just some of the effects that kind of get slept on. And also in here in the menu button, there is a simple thing called resample loop. And what it is whatever sequence you're on. So if I'm on this one, click resample loop, and now it resamples it. And what it will do is resample with whatever effects you put on. So if you go to here and you put like, let's do hold tempo delay. So let's say you want to put that on that sample, then you can go here, resample loop, and now it's there. So you can create mixes or remixes of your own sample. It's pretty cool. Those are the main ones that I think about that people overlook. The other last one I'm going to show you is that you can record a song live. So let's say you have your effects up, you've already completed the songs, but you want to do your effects in your song live. You can press record song. It'll say the recording will start when you press play and stop when you press the play button to stop. And are you ready? And now it's ready for you here. Hit play. It'll start with your first pad or first trigger. And then you can start doing your effects live. All right. So that's it for this video. Just some of the beginners things that if you haven't been using Koala and you're kind of new to it, you might have slept on them. Some of the things that I think are definitely valid. I'm going to stop that. It's going to ask me if I want to save. I'm just going to say no. All right. So that's it for this video. I'm stumbling on my own words. And yeah, until the next one, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below.